Oh my god, look at this kid who wants to teach me about high yield investments program.
Let's see in this video what these magical high yield investments program are, how do they work, but also how do they scam people. Hey, it's Dario and this is Divity Trading, a platform where we can share our best tips and tools when it comes to trading, investing or finance in general. And if you love the subject, please consider subscribing. You know, a couple of days ago I was on this group on Telegram and I saw a guy writing something like, oh, I don't have the patience to start learning trading and learning investing properly. I decided it would be better for me to go for a high yield investments program. I don't even have the words to describe my feelings at that point. So I wanted to talk to you about this high yield investments program and why they are a scam. But hey, if you enjoyed the video, please leave it a like and let me know in the comments down below if you already received any type of offer like this where they ask you to put your money in a high yield investments program, whether by email or phone call. Let me know in the comments. So what are these high yield investments programs? Well, they are just companies that take your money with the promise they are going to give you a high yield return. The problem here is that they give you a certainty. They will tell you that they will certainly pay you a certain amount a year, a month, or even a day. And if you saw my video on how to choose a course, you know that profits cannot be daily. So let's just dive into this topic. Profits daily. We cannot have daily profits, okay? The market is so volatile that you cannot have daily profits, okay? Even the forex market, okay, which is one of the less volatile markets, you cannot have daily profits. It's almost impossible to have the same profit every day. Even having the same profit every year is impossible, but having it every day is really an utopia and doesn't really exist. The problem also is that they give you a high yield return, and that means even going up to 10% a day. Guys, I'm not kidding. They will promise you to pay you 10% a day. But you know what? Maybe you are that kind of guy who likes risks and who knows that it's going to be a scam. But you say yourself, well, if I put $1,000 there today, the next day I will have $100 in profit. Then I take the money away and I have the profit with an almost free risk. Unfortunately, that's something you cannot do because they will lock your money. So they will lock your money for a certain amount of time. They won't let you take your money away in 1 week or 2 weeks. They will have you lock the money for a couple of months, maybe even a year. On top of that, they convince you to reinvest the gains. And that's something really important because they don't have the gains, so they need you to reinvest the gains and not take away the money. What is this scam called? Well, it's one of the oldest scams out there possible. It's the Ponzi scheme. So now let's explain a little bit how a Ponzi scheme works, because I think it's very important. You know, many people know what a Ponzi scheme is, okay? It's well known outside, but I just wanted to give you a quick recap of the Ponzi scheme. So basically we can think about a Ponzi scheme as a pyramid, okay? You have a pyramid where you have the entries out here and you have the older guys up here. The thing is that this pyramid scheme needs always new inflow of capital, so people that bring their money in. Why is that? Because you're going to pay the interest of the older people with the money of the new people. So you always need new people and many new people, okay? It gets exponential, you know? Basically, it's unsustainable. At one point, the Ponzi scheme will fall. It has to fall. And when it falls, the people up here already took your money, and also the people who started the Ponzi scheme are the ones that will get rich. They will take the money and go away. So when these companies, when this high yield investments program cannot find any more people to bring in, they close and then get away with the money. And not just your profits, but your entire investments. And also these companies are usually in tax havens. Why they are in tax havens? Well, because the regulations are so low that these scammers can get away with almost anything. And also think about this, if you invested $1,000 in that investments program, are you going to sue a company that is outside your country? Because you are going to pay a hell lot of more than $1,000 to sue that company. So that's also a good hedge these companies have. But why people fall in these scams? Well, it's really easy, because people normally are not educated enough to know that a fixed rate of returns, it's not possible in the market. You cannot even have a 5% return which is certain in the markets, okay? Think about having a 5% return a day in the market. Where are you going to take the money? Where? If you have a daily 5% return, man, I gotta tell you, you have a more than 1,500% return a year. Where are you going to take the money? There is not even enough money in the world to pay an investor for 10 years with a 5 return a day. So think about that. As I said in the video on how to choose a trading course, if you see someone that makes more than 200% a year consistently, that's probably a scam. Even having 1 year with 200% is crazy, but I can give the benefit of the doubt. But having 2 or 3 years in a row of 200% a year, that's 99% a scam. Also, on top of this, we have the unethical aspect. Okay, I don't talk much about ethical and unethical aspect. I don't really like to talk about that. But let's a little bit put out the hands and think about this. If you fuel this kind of investments program, you are going to attract new investors, and they will give their money to this investments program. So actually, by investing in an investments program, in this high yield investments program, you are going to fuel the FOMO, the fear of missing out, of other investors which are going to take their money, put them in this high yield investments program to pay your returns, and then you will be a part of the scam. Maybe even unconsciously, but you will be a part of the scam. And also, these scammers usually ask you to invite your friends, giving you a benefit, and in this sense, unfortunately, you are truly a part of the scam. But hey, if you want to dive deeper in this subject, I will link you an article from Investopedia. It's really a good thing to read, and you will learn a little bit more about this high yield investments program and how they make money scamming people. And again, just be careful. When someone gives you a fixed rate return, it's never a good idea to accept. But so this is how high yield investments program work, how they make money, and how they scam people. And hey, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and let me know in the comments down below if you already received an offer offering you to invest your money in this high yield investments program, even by email or phone call. Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video. So how do you choose the right trading course? How do you check if the person is going to teach you how to invest it's not a scammer? Now, in this stage, it might sound a little bit weird, but we don't want to check how much money they made. The thing we want to check is if they lie. If the returns are too